What's up, YouTube? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one. People, in today's video, we want to discuss the role of the Khoisan Riverlands and the sale of that piece of land. Damn. People, it is sad, right? That sometimes, right, you have this idea, this notion that you're going to be, I don't know, having a piece of something. Like you were always dreaming of having a piece of something, right? But at the end of the day, you realize that you, what you believe in and what other people within your same group, what they want and what they see is not the same thing. Now, here's my thing, right? I don't know if selling the land is a very good idea. I really don't think so, but each to his own. But here's the thing that I always know, right? Is that people will always want and fight for land. So for them to go ahead, for them to go ahead and sell it doesn't make any sense to me at all. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the one thing that they always fought for, right? So if you've been fighting for land, right? Now all of a sudden you got it, then you sell it. It just don't make sense. I mean, where in the hell or where in heaven do you ever get to, I don't know, fight for something, and then when you finally have it, you let it go? So where's the logic? Where's the sense in all of that? You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out if maybe I'm the one who's wrong, or maybe I'm the one who's not seeing things clearly. Maybe I'm not seeing the bigger picture, or maybe I don't know, because apparently the person or the foundation or the company or the representative of this conglomerate or this investment group that bought that piece of land is actually a Zio group, from what I'm understanding. Now, here's the funny thing, right? Parties like the NCC, I don't know if it's NCC or, yeah, NCC, and other groups who've been fighting for a piece of land and stuff like that, they were in attendance. I don't understand that logic. I mean, why would you attend something that you are vehemently against? I mean, isn't that a form of selling out, or isn't that a form of, I don't know, betrayal? Because for years and for decades, you've been advocating for something like the land issue, and then all of a sudden you get it, and then you gladly let it go. So my question then is the money important? Is there a bigger issue behind this? Or is this just another one of those get rich quick schemes for the higher ups? Because then it just doesn't make sense. Because ultimately, if you look at it, right, you have this, you have this, what's the word? You have this precious, precious piece of asset, this precious asset, right, that anybody and everybody wants worldwide. They're fighting for it. What are the Palestinians fighting about? What are the Israelis fighting about? What are everybody fighting about, right? The land. So now that you have it, why would you let it go? Or is it being leased? Is it being sold? Is there a secret agreement that we do not know anything about? Because it just doesn't make sense. Why you would let prime property go? I mean, who does that? Now, unless it's a business venture, right? Then with annual or I don't know, biannual or monthly returns or income for the owners of the land, then it's understandable, right? But if it's not that, if it's just sale and a once-off payment, I don't care how many billions it cost or whatever it was, what are you going to do with that money if you're not going to reinvest it into something that can then, I don't know if there's anything, I don't know if there's anything more precious than the land. I really don't know. I mean, if there is something more precious than the land, then please tell me in the comment section what is more precious than the land. So here's my story, right? For the longest of times, we've always been preaching about the importance of having your own land, your own this, your own assets, your own this, right? The opportunity comes, you have it. It's in your hands. You get offered, I don't know, a life-changing money or a life-changing opportunity, and you take it. Now the thing is, when they say life-changing, who exactly is it life-changing for? Because if we say it's life-changing for the entire community, then maybe I could see the point. But if it's life changing for just the elite or the top few, then surely, surely there's something wrong with it, right? But here's my thing. Here's my thing. I don't know if it's a collective idea or if it's a certain group that were involved because I know there are many, about five different Khoisan groups, right? And I know they all don't get along or they don't all agree on certain issues, right? So if that land belongs to a certain group and that group is going to benefit the entire community represented by that group, I don't know, in forms of, I don't know, houses, accommodations, and all that kind of thing, then by all means, it's cool, right? But if we're just going to just let it go because we need the money, like now we urgently need money, that's going to, that's definitely going to be spent. If not, it's going to be misused, misplaced, it's going to vanish, it's going to be all these things. So my whole point is, why, why, why would you let go of possibly the most precious asset on the planet? And I can guarantee why I'm saying this is the most precious asset on the planet. Go to America, go to Australia, go to New Zealand, go to Canada, go to Palestine. That alone will tell you what the most precious asset is on this planet in its current form. But what do I know, right? What do I know? At the end of the day, I'm just analyzing from a distance. I don't even know the broader details. I don't even know whether it's, I don't know. I don't even know the implications, the repercussions. I don't even know the incentives. I don't even know I don't even know whatever it whatever was discussed, right? But for them to get to that stage where they're actually selling off the land, that means there's something big for them on the other end, right? But yeah, man, that's my story for the day. I mean, I don't want to make it a long video or anything like that because I was just shocked that my TikTok was flooded with relevance. And I was thinking like, dude, the people that were in attendance are some of the people that are fighting against the sale of their piece of land. So, were they bribed? Were they corrupted? Were they sold? Were they? I don't know. You know what I mean? So, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Why would you? Why would you oppose something just for you to turn around and then support the same thing that you're opposing? Where is the logic? You know, where is the logic? I just, for me, it just doesn't make sense. Honestly, it does not make sense at all. You know, but I'm here thinking, okay, cool. What I thought was a unity thing. What I thought was a one-dimensional way of thinking. I thought the entire the entire coast Khoisan community, irrespective of which group you're affiliated with. I was thinking we were all in unison that the land is the most important thing. But clearly, certain groups don't see things that way. So, will the divisions in the Khoisan community, will we ever be able to solve the divisions within the Khoisan community? Will we ever have one united leader, one united, I don't know, constitution, one united um, manifesto, you know, one integrated, united vision and goal? Because if we can't get along within the Khoisan community, right? Let's just say, I'm simply saying, if we can't get along, right? How do we expect other people to listen to us if we speak in 10, 5 different voices? How then do we expect anyone to listen to us? That's my whole point. So, you know, this almost feels like a large company that has two, three, four different unions. That's how it feels like. It feels like a division within unions. You know, it's like a certain union wants a 10% increase, another union wants 8%, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? Then the company doesn't know who to speak to. So in the end, the company just lays its rule down and says that this is what we are running with, take it or leave it. Because you people are coming and speaking in tongues. You want 10%, you want 8%, you want 12%. No, we're just going ahead with the 5%. So for me, it feels like that, you know? There's no unison, there's no cohesive coordination by anybody. So going forward, what I'm thinking is we need to have one central command. We need to have one central headquarters. We need to elect a mother body. We take all the five different leaders, all the five different groups, merge them into one. Like almost like how almost like how almost like how the Italian mafia has this like a what do they call it, like the board that oversees the five different families, right? I think we need to shape it into something like that. That's the only other way, because this thing of people selling off, these people of agreeing to sell, these people of wanting not to sell, and we're just being divided all along. It has to stop. I don't know how, I don't know who, but one thing I do know is either we need new, I don't know, leadership. I know it's wrong to say that because we have to respect the kings and the queens and the chiefs, but if the heads are not doing what the masses and what the communities are expecting them to do, if those heads are not fighting for unity, for unison, and one voice and one powerful collective, then I mean, at the end of the day, it's going to be all for nothing because a divided people are a conquered people. And that's the way I see it, right? So I may be wrong on that. I may be wrong, but I stand to be corrected. And I'm open to criticism. I'm open to suggestions. I'm open to anything, right? All I want is for the people to prosper. Because at the end of the day, don't forget that the Khoisan River are fast and surely becoming the most erased people in the South African story, right? So we need to reverse that tide. I don't know if it will ever happen, but I am hopeful because with the younger generation coming in and everybody now thinking differently from the old guard, I'm thinking that might happen. It won't be today, it won't be next year, it won't be this year, it won't be next year, it won't be the next 5 years, but I'm hoping and praying that in the next 10 years, right? Within the 10-year period, I'm hoping and praying that there will be a new way of thinking and a new vision and a new way of seeing things that the old guard is just not seeing. And I really believe and think that the old guard had more than enough time to sort out whatever differences they had, right? And to make the Khoisan community a solid union that can be respected, that can have an impact and have a voice. You know what I mean? That is my aim, that is my goal. So, if anyone out there knows, because I'm looking to join any organizations, any movements, any communities, right, that share the same vision that I'm talking about in this video. So, people, please, if anyone got information, telephone numbers, emails, addresses, physical addresses, contact numbers, contact people, whether it's on social media or any, please help a brother out because I really need to get into this movement and I really want to help shape or at least be the spark, that brings about that change for one cohesive, cohesive unit. Let me know what you think about this topic in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. You know we family, right? Holler.